Destination Venus, an adventure with Rocky Star. Learning that Anne and Diana held prisoner in the Vinton Palace, Rocky, Mitch, and Marla race to the rescue. Arriving at the capital of Venus, they find all the entrances heavily guarded. In a desperate effort to get inside the underground city, they climb aboard a patrol boat and overpower the crew. Searchlights flare out across the darkness of the night as they roar toward the harbor entrance. Suddenly, a light on shore flashes out a signal.
Hey, what about the signal?
They won't stop to inquire. Someone's given the alarm.
Yeah, it must have been the guys who was late for the ship. Should have guessed something was wrong. Well, they can't stop us, huh? You know, I bet Gorg's mouth is hopping mad. We'll be inside and gone before they can scratch themselves.
I wish they'd swing that searchlight off us. It's blinding.
Rocky, they're turning a ray gun on us. Giggling. Grasshopper, so they are.
All right, hold tight. I'll soon dodge that.
You can't just turn the boat over. The ray gun is closer. Jump for it before they wipe us out. Jump for it.
Stay where you are. We'll see them yet.
Oh, we having a show.
Hang on. I'll swing at the port.
Rocky, be careful. You turn us over. Look out! Hey, are we still afloat?
Another minute, we'll be inside that entrance. If only I could lose that searchlight.
Yeah, well, they got a couple on us now.
Now, we ought to range that ray gun yet.
Now it's coming closer. You can feel the heat of it. Hey, give it a gun or we'll be burned alive.
He's flat out now.
Rocky, we are through the main entrance.
Good. I'll make for the walls over there. You two keep down under cover.
There's a boat right in front of us. Look out! Whoa! So, fight yourself. You tip her over.
Hen, we must get out of here.
What's the matter with you?
We must, I tell you.
Oh, we can't, and you know it.
Oh, you do not understand. Rocky, Marla, and Mitch are in great danger. We have to help them.
Let me out.
Calm down and tell me what's wrong. One moment you are lying asleep, and the next you're rushing around like a madman. Yeah, and stop rattling the door and explain to me.
They're all in Vinton Harbor. They are drowning.
Wait a moment.
They are. I heard Marla call. Then a horrible picture flashed across my mind. I saw a boat trying to escape the rays of a gun, and it turned over in the water.
You were dreaming.
I was not.
You must have been. We don't even know whether they're near Vinton.
They are, and they're in danger. We must save them.
Let me out. Go. Let me out.
Yeah, and listen to me.
Let me out. Tear down the door.
Stop it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Unless we hope that they'll drown.
Let me out. Let me out.
Hang on to me, Mitch.
Why, can't you swim? You look after Marla. I'll make out.
Sure?
Yep.
Your head still bleeding?
Oh, it's eased off now. I guess I must have cut it when the boat went over.
Got any ray burn?
I feel sort of scorched, but it can't be too bad.
Uh-huh.
Still burned up my coat and shirt, though. How'd you go?
My hands and arms are pretty swollen.
Yeah. Hey, we'll have to find us a doctor someplace. Is Marla okay?
Oh, it could be worse. Not burned anywhere. Just my stupid head. It is all light and fuzzy.
Hey, what happened to them Venusians we had on board?
I'm afraid they've gone. The ship went down before I could help them. Poor devil.
Yeah.
Where are we, Rocky?
We're under an old wharf.
A wharf. The last I remember is hitting the water. Hey, did you drag me and Marla here?
Well, I couldn't leave you out there. And don't bother thanking me. You can do as much for me sometime.
Okay, pal. What's the next move?
We should go ashore to a doctor. Your burns will need attention.
Oh, they'll have to wait a while. You're not hurting much.
Marla, have you any idea of our exact position?
Well, I think this old wharf is quite close to the harbor entrance.
Can we go ashore without being seen?
We could if we went back from the entrance.
Well, now let's watch things.
I know a way out of the wharf, but they're not be guarded.
Well, as long as we're not grabbed, I'd be hopping mad if we walked into Gorg's hands after all this.
Oh, don't worry. They won't be searching around here yet. They'll concentrate on that sunken patrol boat.
Guess so.
Later on, it'll be dangerous to be hanging around this area.
Yes, I agree with you, Rocky. Once we are ashore, there are plenty of people who will hide us.
What are we waiting for? Let's scram before Gorg pokes his ugly puss around a pile.
Divers are descending now, sire.
They are descending, are they? Good. Well, we will soon know whether they are alive.
Unless the ship has moved since it sank.
Why would it? There is no moon here.
Moon, sire?
Without that, you fool, there is no tidal change. That is why our oceans and harbors...
I am aware of that. I meant that the ship may have turned since it was first located.
So. Well, then will these divers report?
So, give them a chance, sire, to inspect the ship.
Surely they are on the bottom of the harbor by now.
It is rather deep just here in the main channel, almost 90 feet.
I too wish they would hurry.
Have patience, sire. We will leave their messages to the captain. They will be Rocky Star and the one Mitch. I got that. I am confident, sir.
Did you hear? They are members of the ship's crew.
Oh, well, perhaps they will find the other bodies shortly.
Perhaps.
Do you think they've escaped?
You? That is not impossible.
Yes, but even though we do not find them aboard the ship, that does not mean they're still alive. Their bodies could be floating anywhere on the harbor.
But in case they are not, arrange a search around the harbor shores.
As you wish.
At the same time, organize a house-to-house search of that area. Act quickly, and they are ours. It cannot be far away. As soon as you have news, report to me at the palace.
Hey, boy, that's not bad for Venucci, Charles.
What's it called, Marla?
Get through. It's a very popular dish in Vinton. It is made of vegetable sausage.
I know a red-headed guy down in there who'd like that stuff. He don't eat meat. Well, I feel pretty good. I've been passed okay by a doctor and fed by a lovely girl.
Oh, what more could you ask for?
A nice, thick, juicy steak.
Oh, Mitch, forget your stomach for a while and let's hear Marla's news.
Okay, if no one... Well, if maybe nobody wants just the food, huh?
Help yourself, help yourself.
Hey, go ahead, Marla. Stop me if I make so much noise eating.
Well, my news is good. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Who has?
And my people in Vinton. They have a big underground movement that is ready to go into action.
Oh, that's great.
Rocky, it is only a matter of time until Gog is beaten. In the last few days, he has murdered hundreds and hundreds of men and women.
Great Scott.
Hey, where's the source?
So please, be quiet. Because, Rocky, of the revolt in the north.
Huh?
He tried to wipe out all opposition to his rule. Instead, he has built up a bitter hatred.
I can quite understand that. Any news of Anne and Yan?
As far as I know, they are still alive.
Well, aren't you sure?
My friends say that unless we act at once, they might die before we can rescue them from the palace.
Yeah.
Well, let's cut out the cackle and do something.
Marla, how can we get into the palace?
I hope to arrange that in a few hours. A friend of mine will contact one of the palace guards. He will lead us to their cell.
Oh, boy, it'll be good to see Anne again, won't it?
What's that?
Someone knocking at the door.
Oh, I know that, you mother.
But don't ask silly questions. You got visitors.
I don't sound too friendly to me. Oh, who'll answer the door?
And my friend Janet, he will warn us. It is Gog's name.
Well, tell him we ain't home.
Hasn't cut the fooling, Mitch.
Oh, look, make me hear the food on the table.
All right, quicker, come on.
Then we will
Wait
hide
a
the
minute.
cellar below the house. Hurry, before they force in the door.
You come to the point and stop your stammering. Have they been found or not?
I am confident, sire, that they will be found very shortly.
Good,
Have
that is
no
good.
fear. The house-to-house search is still going on in the harbor area, and also I have other plans.
Yes. Well, tell me, has the patrol boat been raised?
Yes, sire.
Well, go on. Do I have to drag everything out of you? Are they on board?
No, sire.
I see. Perhaps I was right after all. They have escaped.
But it does not seem possible. My men tell me the ship turned over at a very high speed. Sire, I cannot believe that they have escaped alive.
So can't you, Yo? Then where are they?
Would I be standing in the palace if I could answer that?
Imbecile, I do not want impertinence from you. Just to an arm. You are a sub. You? You?
Oh, yeah. He's Norse.
Dnes met nem taekno. You liberator, lot knock one. Him up. So, Yo. You fool, they are still alive.
Who do you mean, sire?
Rocky Star and his friends. Who else could inflame the people against me so quickly after that purge?
It seems that was not a success. Too many of our enemies escaped it, sire.
So it seems. I wonder how bad it is.
You heard the soldier. There are riots everywhere.
Riots, eh? Then we must stamp them out quickly.
Sire, perhaps it would be better if we left Vinton. What did you say? Now is the time to go.
Are you mad?
I beg of you, come away from Vinton. I feel that unless we leave quickly, it will be too late.
Earnestly, you're pleased with him, but Gog refuses to leave the city, confident that he can crush the revolt. What lies ahead of our friends? Can they rescue Anne and Jan and defeat the power-drunk Gog? There are more thrills ahead in the next dramatic chapter of the Rocky Star adventure, Desperation Venus!